Hey guys, we're back for another week, and I'm actually going to start this week off over at a Target because I got to drop my work truck in to get an oil change, and there's a Target just down the way, and I'm probably going to wait about an hour to get my oil change done, so got to kill some time. All right, so as you guys saw, they had a bin full of like bargain games, and they had a bunch of good deals in there. I wanted to get Super Lucky Sale, but I was just like, I have it on Xbox already. I guess it's a different game because it's new Super Lucky Sale, but I don't know. I don't know how much different it is from the Xbox version, so I figured I'd hold off and see if it goes down a little more. It was at 20 bucks, which wasn't bad, but like I said, $15 is usually my cusp of what I'll spend. I did break it though for another game, so sorry about that. First of all, the most important thing I bought at Target: Clorox wipes. Gotta wipe those games down after you find them at the thrift store, you know? Gotta do it. And these fit into the cup holder of my vehicle, so works out great. Anyway, onto the games. Here's where I broke the $20 or the $15 rule. They had Pokemon Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun there. I only wanted to grab one of them because they're pretty much just the same game, so I decided to grab Moon. Ultra Moon, that is. And, you know, it's $5 more than I'd like to spend, but Pokemon games are always so expensive that to grab one for 20 bucks is actually a sweet deal. So I splurged and spent an extra $5 on Pokemon Ultra Moon. Both of them, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, had the same rating on Metacritic, so I wasn't like I was going to miss out on something if I got one, not the other. So you guys can tell me in the comments if it was a better choice to get Sun or Moon, but I chose Moon. Also, we got another couple of 3DS games. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was only $7.50. That's awesome. 3DS games are going on clearance everywhere. Grab them while you can, guys, because they're going to be gone soon. And this is probably the best way to get them while they're still cheap. $7.50 for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. And last but not least, $7.50 for Animal Crossing New Leaf. I've only played Animal Crossing on the Wii version of the City Folk. I wasn't a huge Animal Crossing guy, but if I'm bored one day and I'm just kind of playing around on my 3DS, I might still just throw this in just for the heck of it. And if not, my son, I'm sure, will enjoy it once he gets his own 3DS. I'm planning on getting him one soon. Shh, don't tell him that. He doesn't watch the videos very often anyway, so. But yeah, picked this up for $7.50, and yeah, it was a pretty good deal. I think he's going for around 20 bucks. So altogether, I mean, we got 3 games for 35 bucks. So ended up being less than $15 a game. So can't complain about that one bit. And got some Clorox wipes. All right, so that was kind of a bummer. Grabbed the case for Mario Kart Wii, and it was not there. And actually, that's like the third time in a month that I've gone there, and there's been Wii games over on that shelf, and every single one of them is not in the case. So I know some viewers in the past have told me that like sometimes these thrift stores just don't check the cases, and I actually asked them, "Do you guys check?" And they're like, "Yeah, we just have a bad problem with things getting stolen, I guess." So it stinks. Like I said, I found a bunch of really good Wii games not too long ago there, and they've also been charging a lot more at that place. So I'm kind of surprised if you're charging more for games, you're not putting them in the jewelry cabinet. And they have a bunch of junk games that are in the jewelry cabinet that they could put these in there in place of, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. We ended up picking up 2 games in there, and they were in the jewelry cabinet underneath. Actually saw a couple of games that were on a stack, and they had Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and they wanted like $8 for it, and I'm like, I've already played that game, and it's worth about 19, I think, so it's about half price, but I don't know. I didn't feel like grabbing it. I don't like spending more than $5 on thrift store games, so I just left that one behind. And Sphinx actually is another one that looked good to me, but by the way, these were both scratched really bad too. I mean, I said I can resurface them, but like they wanted like $7 for it. It was a thrift store game, so I left Sphinx and I left Dark Alliance behind. We did pick up 2 games. Nothing really exciting, but there were games I didn't have. Batman Begins on the PS2. $3 for this one, and it goes for around 10. Nothing special, but it was a Batman game that I didn't have yet, so glad to pick that up for $3. And the other one we got was not in a case. It was in a replacement case. I believe it was an old GameStop case by chance, but Maximo Ghost to Glory. I have never played any of the Maximo games, and I've seen them a million times. I just never pulled the trigger to grab any, and they've never been in the thrift stores usually. I always find them at retail shops, but these go, normally I think if this was fully in the case, it might be worth about 15 bucks, but I think it's like a $9 game loose, so not a bad deal for $3. Both of these, I said, were $3 a piece, and were about $9 or $10 in value, so not a bad deal. All right, we hit up a Walmart, and it's a Walmart that I haven't really been to in a while because they haven't had a lot of stuff on clearance. So I kind of gave it a little bit of time to see if we get some good clearance games to pop up. And we walked in there today and we picked up a bunch of games for $10 or less. So that's what we look for. First of all, picked up Bendy and the Ink Machine. I've been wanting to grab this. This game looks awesome. The art style in this looks amazing. Ended up being $10. It was marked as such, but yeah, this game looks so cool, almost like a Disney type game. But yeah, it was only 10 bucks, and most time I found it was like $20 to $25. Can't beat $10. Awesome deal. We also grabbed, this is one of the ones that was not marked right. This is Monster Hunter World Iceborne. It was listed as 20 bucks, but as you'll see here, we scanned it for $10. So Monster Hunter World Iceborne, I have the original Monster Hunter World, and I don't think I've opened it yet, so I might trade that in and just keep the higher end version of it. So 10 bucks for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. We also got NASCAR Heat 5. This is the most current NASCAR game on the system, and it was $10. Pretty awesome. I've actually started to play NASCAR Heat 4 recently, so this will be in the queue for after I beat that one. Well, you probably can't beat a racing game. It just keeps on going and going. But pick this up for 10 bucks. So after I get sick with NASCAR Heat 4, we'll switch it up to 5. And this is one that I was a little surprised by. Desperados 3 was only $7. I want to say this game still goes for between 20 and 30 bucks. And it was the cheapest game of all the games that I found that I wanted to grab. So, yeah, Desperados 3, I don't know a ton about it. I bought Desperados 2 on Black Friday, I believe, for, I want to say like $5 or less over at the Paper Street, I think. So, I'm going to try the first one out, the number 2 first, I'm going to try number 3 out after that. And last but not least, we grabbed Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D on the 3DS. 3DS games are super cheap right now, so keep your eyes open. This ended up being $10. On the tag, you'll see right here, it was marked as $15, but once again, this is a game that's scanned for $10. Pretty awesome deal, and probably one of the better ways to play it, because I'm sure the graphics are a lot better than it was on the Nintendo 64. So, Ocarina of Time 3D for 10 bucks. All right, it's a little later in the evening. I had to pop a light on so you can actually see me. I hope I don't get overexposed because I'm wearing all black, and yeah, I figured that it's probably going to cause issues when I try to turn away for a second. But we stopped at a GameStop real quick because they had that sale that I love, where if you buy 5 games, you get 50% off all the games, and it's like buy 2, you get 20%, 3, 30%, so on and so forth. And I always buy 5 games. You want to get the maximum discount. and there was a ton of good games in there. I was shocked at how much good stuff I grabbed. So I got 5 games in all, and it only ended up costing me, after the discount plus a $5 voucher that I had left over from my monthly stuff, it only cost me like 38 bucks, I think. That is crazy for 5 games. And these are not like garbage games. These are actually good games that actually are worth more than GameStop's charging for them. So a little surprised by these. First of all, on the PS3, this is the one Harry Potter game that I did not have. It's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and this actually goes for between $20 and $30, and they only had it listed for $15, so it was $7.50. Love that. We also grabbed, I can't dig these out. This is the one that really shocked me. When I saw it on the show, I almost didn't believe it. Splatterhouse on the PS3. Once again, $14.99, so it was $7.50. That is awesome. This game goes between $30 and $40, $50 sometimes. I was shocked to see this for $15 on the shelf plus 50% off. Awesome deal for that. We also got a bunch of PS4 games. This one I had never heard of, and I looked it up, and it was actually going for like 30 bucks. And they only had it for $9.90 or $8.99, so it ended up being $4.50. It's called Remnant. I don't know much about it. I wish I could tell you more, but yeah, this game, from what I've checked on price charting, is going for like 30 bucks. So at the time of this recording, that is. I mean, it might go down by the time I actually air this, but it was $4.50. $4.50 for this. Awesome. Also, a game that I've been wanting to get for a while and I just never gotten around to it, The Outer Worlds. This sticker price, oh man, they gave me another case. The sticker price on this, I believe, was $17.99, so $18, and so half of that was $9. Awesome deal for that. $9 for The Outer Worlds on the PS4. And last, but most definitely not least, the game of the year, Last of Us Part 2. The sticker price on this was $27.99, so I got it for 28 divided by 2, $14. 14 bucks for The Last of Us Part 2. Awesome. I've been wanting to wait to hold out and get this game for cheap, and it really hasn't gone down much yet because it's still kind of a popular game. But GameStop had it for $27.99, so with the 50% off deal, got it for 14 bucks. Guys, whenever you see that deal pop up, take advantage of it. That is a really great way to build your collection for super cheap. Like I said, I got all 5 of those games, and none of these were really like garbage games. I got them all for $38 before tax, I believe, or even after tax. I can't remember the exact amount. I checked the receipt, and it was $38, and I can't remember if that was before or after tax. But anyway, I digress. Right around $40 for those 5 games combined. You can't pass that up. All right, last stop of the week, and Andrew and I were out doing Christmas shopping, and I had remembered that one of my favorite game stores in town was actually having a big sale this weekend on Friday and Saturday. So today was the last day to go in and do it. It was 40% off everything in the store that is pre-owned, except for the consoles, I guess. So any game, any movie, any CD was 40% off today. So we picked up 2 games, and I got a game.
And I got a game.
Andrew got a Game Boy game. So first of all, Andrew picked up Quarth on the original Game Boy. Andrew's only game system he has to himself is a Game Boy Advance, and he can play regular Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, so he picked that up. It's only $3. I don't know if you can see that because it's really bright over here, but $3 for Quarth, and Andrew picked it out himself. It ended up being $1.80 after the discount, so awesome deal there. Daddy picked up God Eater 3 on the Switch. This was normally $25, but it ended up being $15 after the discount. And I actually had a gift card from Trade Credit that I had left over, so this all ended up being free. I thought I only had like a couple bucks left on it, but apparently I had enough to get all of these and about $4 left over, so not a bad deal. Andrew, did you have a good time? All right. We are going to wrap it up for the week, and I appreciate you guys coming out and watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, stay safe out there. Keep hunting.